Whoa, wait. Are you praying that someone talks about fantasy basketball? If so, you're in the right place. We are about to conduct a 12-team mock draft. Welcome to Game Pick Fantasy Basketball. I'm your host, Robin Marks. You can connect with me on Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok at Game Pick Podcast. If you love fantasy basketball, NBA highlights, sports NFTs, and sports cards, please consider subscribing on all channels. And please stick around until the end because I'm going to share with you how you can win a rare NBA Top Shot moment worth $150. So today we're conducting a mock draft on the Sleeper app. We're going to be drafting from the first position. It's worth noting that we're a few months away from the NBA season starting and for NBA fantasy seasons to start. However, we're already seeing that the rankings on Sleeper are changing, which is very different from some of the other sites. Yahoo, for example, they haven't even released their mock drafting feature. And I feel like ESPN's rankings haven't changed much in the last couple of days. So we're back here on the Sleeper app. If you don't use Sleeper, I would recommend trying it out. They do have a different format. It's not a traditional points league. It's not a categories league. They only have what they call game pick format. Basically, you get to pick one game for each player each week. So it feels a little more like fantasy football. And also it's a lighter lift. It's not as heavy of a lift as maybe a category league or roto league or even a points league. So we're going to go ahead and start this mock draft. As you know, there are many people that you can take first, but for me, in all formats, I'm talking points leagues, category leagues, dynasty leagues, roto leagues, 9-cat, 10-cat, 20-cat, 30-cat. I don't give a crap. Draft the Joker, Jokic. So let's go ahead and start this draft. Let's get it going. Let's have some fun. The beauty of the first pick. So we're going to go ahead and take Nikola Jokic first. Number 2 in the first round is Giannis. Number 3 in the third round is Luka. 4th, Trae Young. 5th, Ball, LaMelo, that is. Jason Tatum goes 6th. Embiid goes 7th. Cade Cunningham goes 8th. This is not a dynasty draft, so I would not take Cade Cunningham in the 8th, but that's what the computer decided to do. Karl Anthony Towns goes 9th. Ja Morant goes 10th. Booker goes 11th. And then I can't see these other ones. Oh, there we go. Garland goes 12th. I like that. I'm running out of time here, so I'm going to go and make my pick quickly before I run out of time here. Second round on the board, left over, we have Fred VanVleet, Scotty Barnes, Sabonis, Zion, Zach LaVine. There's some slim pickings here. So for me in this position, I want to play it as safe as possible. We got Rudy Gobert. We have LeBron James way down here, which doesn't seem like that big of a stretch, but I'm going to just play it exceptionally safe and go with the king, LeBron James. And I know some might say, like, you know, based on these rankings, that's not the best look, but I'm going to go with him in the second round. So let's go back to the top. Oh, shoot, I got back-to-back picks. Sorry, guys. I'm all over the place. Get it together. Okay, so let's see what we got here. So next up on the board, we have, this is a little wonky, actually. I'm not trying to see these players. I'm trying to look. All right. So I got Fred, Scotty, Sabonis, Zion, Zach LaVine. I like Zach LaVine here. Zion, I feel like, is the wild card, right? If he can be healthy, he'll produce on a high level. His draft value is rising fast, especially with him signing that contract. So I don't know. I think the safe pick here would be someone like a Paul George or a Zach LaVine. So I'm going to just go ahead and go with Zach LaVine. He also has availability for 3 positions. Let's go with Zach there. So I know this is moving fast, so I want to get back and make sure I talk about all of the picks from each round. It won't allow me to scroll back. So let's just go ahead and try to read it our best of our ability. So it looks like we got Donovan Mitchell, Edwards, Curry, Murray, Mobley, Jackson, Harden, Durant, SGA, Adebayo, and then LeBron James ended out the second round. Top of the third, Zach, Sabonis, Davis, Van Vliet, Lillard, Siakam, Williamson, Barnes, Kyrie Irving, George, Ayton. It looks like Chet Holmgren here. I really can't see it. Then on the turn, I'm going to go ahead and make my selection because I only have 30 seconds, and then I'll update you guys on who went next. So left over here, we got Butler, Ingram. I see Kawhi Leonard here. Alfred Şengün is high. He really moved up fast. I got to take Kawhi here because if Kawhi is healthy, I might have grabbed a second round player or a third round player in the fourth round. Tons of value. I'm going to take Kawhi Leonard. And then on the turn, I get another pick. So let's see what I'm looking like. I try to always take the best available players. I don't get too caught up in what positions people play. So I kind of draft positionless. DeMar DeRozan is hanging out here way down at rank 70th. That for me seems like way too low for him. But I totally understand, but I feel like, after the season he had, and especially, hey, I'm not one to draft two players that are on the same team, but stacking like that can be very, very useful. So I'm going to reach a little bit and I'm going to grab DeMar DeRozan here. I'm really happy with that pick. Going back to recap the fourth round, we got recap the third round. We stopped at about, I want to say we stopped at my pick, right? So we'll just go with, I had Zach LaVine. Then at the top of the fourth, I grabbed Leonard, Beal, Simmons, Anunoby, Maxey, Williams, Murray, Allen, Brown, Fox, Giddey, and then Gobert goes. Then top of the fifth round, it looks like we have Porzingis, Poole, Şengün, Collins, Bridges, Bane, Ingram, Ball, Butler, Porter, Smith from Houston, a rookie. Wow, like that. DeRozan goes. That was mine. And now I'm back with my next pick. So I went backwards actually on that last one. I'm jacking this all up, but hopefully you guys can see it. If not, when you're listening to it, my apologies. That should have been reversed. So now here with my next pick on the board, I have Clint Capella, Rozier, Franz Wagner. A lot of goodness here. I like Clint Capella here. I feel like he is super undervalued because of him being such an injury risk. So I'm going to reach a little bit and go ahead and grab Clint Capella. So after Clint Capella, I got another pick. I'm going to go ahead. Not going to start reaching for rookies now. I feel like it's a little too early. I feel like the rankings have kind of skewed things a little bit. So I'm going to scroll down and see what's available. Andrew Wiggins is down here. I think he's a solid pick at this point in the draft. It is a bit of a reach based on these rankings. But one thing that I always tell people, don't get too caught up in the rankings. Your rankings are more important than what the app's rankings are. So for me here, I like Terry Rozier. I like the potential of Jaden Ivey. All of this is great. But I know that Andrew Wiggins is going to put up consistent fantasy stats. Also got Chris Paul here, which is surprising that they have him ranked number 87 on Sleeper. So I'm actually going to take Chris Paul here. He can clean up. So we're going to go back to the top of the 6th round. The top of the 6th round was Jalen Green, Holiday, Banchero, Vucevic, Simmons, Middleton, Bridges, Carter, Randall, Turner, Russell, Capella. On the turn, we had Paul, and that's Chris Paul, Rozier, Wagner, Ivy, Wood, Hero, Valanciunas, McCollum, Harris, Okongwu, Herb Jones. Looks like Devin Vassell there. Then Jalen Brunson, Barrett, Johnson from San Antonio, Suggs, Kuminga, Trent, Smart, Bay, Nurkic, Green, Mitchell, and I'm up with 38 seconds left. Collins, Sexton is on the board. Kuzma, in normal circumstances, I would never draft Kyle Kuzma, but after last year, you got to consider it. Patrick Williams, Isaiah, this is where it gets ugly. So I'm not mad at Kyle, at Klay Thompson here. I think Klay is finally got his legs under him, and he's going to be undervalued. I may have lost him, though. There he goes. So I'm going to take Clay here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. This is the top of the 9th round now. Top of the 9th round. It seems like all of the rookies that I was interested in are gone. Jakob Poeltl, guys, pay attention to this. Jakob Poeltl is one of the most undervalued players in fantasy basketball for all formats. He's a contributor on many different levels. He gets you defensive stats. He gets you points, rebounds. Jakob Poeltl is one of the most undervalued players in fantasy. Will I draft him here? Let me just double check and make sure. Some rookies are still around. I like Shaedon Sharpe from Portland. I like Keegan Murray. Colin Sexton is a wild card. I'm not sure. Yeah, I think I'm going to have to just take the leap and grab this guy because I believe he's going to produce on a high level and I'll get value. After him goes Keegan Murray, Brogdon, LeVert, Jeremy Grant, Sexton, Cole Anthony, Mitchell Robinson, Wiggins. Oh, I didn't grab Wiggins. I grabbed Chris Paul back then. I could have grabbed him there. Isaiah Jackson, Pokachevsky. I think that's Gordon Hayward. Looks like Kevin Porter Jr., Buddy Hield, Westbrook. Gotta move this up a little bit. Mo Bamba, Washington, Bones Highland, Sharp from Portland, James Wiseman, Jonathan Isaac, and Chris Duarte. So I'm up again. Let me see who's left on the board here. Kuzma's still calling me. I've never drafted Kuzma in my life. On mock drafts, nothing. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to do that. That might be a whole nother level of commitment. I don't know if I can do that. I might have to though. I like Nick Claxton. He's really down here, 156. I like Nick Claxton this year, but at this point, I've never done it before. And you know what? It is a mock draft. So let me go ahead and take my man Kyle Kuzma for once in my long-legged life. After Kyle Kuzma goes, oh, I'm up again. Shish kebabs. I got to get tight on the turn there. Jared Vanderbilt, I want no parts of that. Oh my God. This is where it gets ugly, guys. I like Isaiah Hartenstein this year, but nah. Harrison Barnes, maybe not. Rashawn Holmes, Mike Conley, Obi Toppin. Oh my God, it's ugly here. It's getting real ugly. Moses Moody, Dan Gafford. Let me see if I can find my Kevin Huerter. Nope. How much time do I have? I don't know if I'm going to be able to. 21 seconds. I got to make a desperation call, guys. So for me, I think I'm going to go with Brandon Clark because my main man, Triple J, is going to be out. So Jaren Jackson Jr. is going to be out. So because of that, you know, he'll get some playing time early on in the season. So I'm going to go ahead and grab him. So that's Clark, then Hart, Duran, Williams, Vanderbilt, Hayes, Johnson, Quickly, Lowry, the Sumnu, Griffin. It looks like Isaiah Stewart. Then it looks like Harrison Barnes goes, Powell. This is the 12th round, by the way. Top of the 12th is Barnes, Powell, Melton, Hartenstein, Bogdanovich, Hayes, Oubre, Daniels, Thibault, Mathurin, Eason, and then I am up again. Again, it is slim pickings. I think Mike Conley is solid, not sexy, not exciting. I'm okay with Bobby Portis. Nick Claxton is still here. So I think Jada McDaniels, Chuma Kiki. I'm not mad at Spencer Dinwiddie down here even. Markelle Fultz, still kind of a question mark for me. Okay with Alex Caruso, definitely get you some defensive stats. Let's take Nick Claxton here. And then with my next pick, I'm going to go ahead and just grab Dinwiddie. So after that, after my two picks at the top of the 13th is Dinwiddie, Hunter, Primo, Marketing, Holmes, Conley, Monk, Moody, Davis, Toppin, Shohan, looks like Dan Gafford, looks like Bobby Portis, Brooks, McDaniel, Johnson, Tate, Little, Covington, Gordon, Bagley, Jones, Denny Agdava, and then I'm up again. So let's see what we got here. So Chuma Kiki, Herter, Jalen Smith. This is not sexy at all, guys. Markel Fultz, too much of a question mark for me. I don't like it. Caruso, I'm not mad at. When he played, he was productive. Al Horford here is interesting. One thing I like about Al Horford is when he plays, he produces. The issue that I have with him is that he doesn't play because he's always sick or out. Devontae Graham just got a DWI charge. Montrezl Harrell will also have some kind of legal situation. Andre Drummond, unless somebody gets injured, he won't be valuable. Ooh, Nikola Jovic. Oh my God, from Miami. He's a rookie I'll roll my dice on. Will he get the playing time? We don't know, but I'll draft him just because I didn't get any rookies and I always try to get a rookie. So my last pick on the turn, starting the last round here. Let's see what we can do. If there's another rookie that would be of interest to me. Man, this is ugly out here. TJ Warren is coming back. Not interested in him. Royce O'Neal, Jose Alvarado, waiver wire. It looks like I'm in the depths of the waiver wire now. Like it is oogly. Cannot find anything. How much time do I have left? 24 seconds. So I'm going to go back to the top of this rankings and see who I would want to take. Man, I could take them. I could roll my dice on. Not roll my dice. I'm going to go with Alex Caruso. If you grab Alex Caruso in the last round, you're not doing bad. So I'm going to take him. Chuma Kiki goes next. Herter, Smith, Mann, Winslow, Finney Smith, Reddish, Dort, Mann, DiVincenzo. And the last pick is Al Horford. The last pick is Al Horford. And that concludes our draft. Let me see if I can pull up my roster so we can see it here. Okay. So we'll start at the top. I ended up grabbing Chris Paul, Zach LaVine, DeMar DeRozan. So I'm going to have a stack there. Any given night, I'm going to get tons of points from those two players. LeBron James, which again, I think in the second round is a questionable pick, but you know what? I didn't like anything else on the board. Would I rather have LeBron or Damian Lillard in fantasy? Until he proves that he will decline, I'm going to keep riding with the king. And I think that's what people have trouble with, the fact that he's been so good for so long. Kyle Kuzma, not excited about that. Kawhi Leonard, I am excited about that. I got the Joker at number 1, so I got the Joker. That's good. Also grabbed Clint Capella, Klay Thompson, Jakob Poeltl, Brandon Clark. This is where the roster kind of gets a little shaky at about the 10th or 11th round. Nick Claxton, Spencer Dinwiddie, and then I got the other Nikola, not Jokic, but Jovic. And I think he's going to be a stud. Before we get out of here, I want to let you know how you can win a Top Shot moment, a rare Top Shot moment for free. All you have to do is subscribe on YouTube and in the comments, write the words NFT Guru. Next step, all you have to do is download the NFT Guru app. If you want more mock draft episodes, please drop us a comment and let us know. Also, please join our private Discord server. If you need help with waiver pickups, trades, dynasty questions, team names, the works. All you have to do is hit the link in the description of this episode. Also, don't forget to bang on that subscribe button and hit us with a thumbs up and leave us a review on Apple Podcasts. Thank you so much for joining me. And don't forget, play the waivers, set your lineups, and follow Game Pick, you frickin' fantasy nerds.